Hey guys, this is your trusted weather forecast, and today is an update on the potential severe weather outbreak that will be happening Tuesday and Wednesday this coming week. And before I get into this video, I'd like to ask you to subscribe. About 85% of you who watch my videos are not subscribed. Subscribing only takes 1 second, and also hit the little bell button if you don't want to miss an upload. Let's get right into this video. All these colors correspond with the Storm Prediction Center standards: green marginal, yellow slight, orange enhanced. There's a pretty widespread marginal region. I do think some of this could get upgraded to slight, especially over here in northern Georgia, northern Alabama, parts of Tennessee, parts of Kentucky. But uncertainty is very high at this current moment. Hopefully certainty very low, not very high, sorry. Hopefully certainty increases, because right now it's very low and we really don't know too much of what would happen. But what we are certain on is that there is a slight region. I will show you the SPC in a minute. But I do think an enhanced risk is possible, definitely, especially in Texas, Oklahoma, and southern Kansas. So we will have to watch for that. Now let's get right into the models. This is the Storm Prediction Center's Day 3 outlook, which is Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. There's a pretty large slight region as well as a marginal region. Cities included in the slight region are Dallas, Fort Worth, Oklahoma City, Tulsa, and Arlington. So definitely watch out here. And we do have a significant severe risk for Dallas, Fort Worth, Oklahoma City, Tulsa, and Arlington, those same cities, in that black hatched region, which is where you have the highest potential for significant severe weather. So we will have to watch for that. If we look at the Day 4 outlook, predictability too low. And if you look at the discussion here, confidence in a more organized, widespread severe threat remains too low to include 15% probabilities. Farther north, across Tennessee, Ohio valleys, instability will be much weaker. So we definitely do have to watch for this, because it could be an extended version of a slight risk, but I'm kind of leaning towards a widespread marginal risk, maybe a small area of slight. Looking at these models right here, looking at precipitation type briefly, you do see here, I'm in the wrong run, okay, that's nice. You do see here that right around Tuesday, which is when the storm hits, you have some development in the northern half of the United States Midwest, and then you start around 7 p.m. you start getting the severe weather towards the south, but around 4 to 5 p.m. you get it to the north. And if we look at soundings for Wisconsin, you do see there is potentially a marginal risk could be warranted in maybe extreme southern Wisconsin. But if we look in Missouri, Illinois area, same situation. And you do see these storms do continue to push eastwards as the day goes on into Wednesday. And they push more eastward, barely skimming Florida. Now, let's quickly look at the Cape values. We'll look at unstable Cape. Do see here Tuesday, definitely a concerning day. Cape values in Texas, in the areas that do get hit around Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, have Cape values up to 2,500 to 3,000. And farther north, you have maybe some scattered areas in the 1,000. So we will have to watch for that. And looking at the wind shear, if we look at the wind shear, we do see here Tuesday, it's kind of late for the more favorable wind shear, but there is definitely some wind shear, not a whole bunch, but it's definitely enough to warrant the possibilities for maybe a couple tornadoes, especially south. Because you can see here the more favorable shear kicks in Wednesday. So that's that. If we look at the GFS model briefly, precipitation, You see here Tuesday, it starts to the north and then starts to the south after it starts to the north, which, as the times I said, about 4 to 5 p.m. to the north and maybe 7 to 8 in the south, give or take. But if we do look at the sounding to the north in southern Wisconsin, you do see marginal severe. So GFS is more showing more severe weather. This one's showing tornadoes for Texas. So this will definitely be something to watch out for. That's your trusted weather forecast for this upcoming severe weather outbreak that could bring the possibility of very damaging winds, very large hail, and potentially a couple tornadoes. At this current moment, we are not expecting significantly severe tornadoes, but I could be wrong if models do worsen. Make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment if you want. Goodbye.